What's up, guys? Bobgar here. We're playing some Mono White Taxes in Modern against Fedvisor82. Hi, good luck. Might as well be friendly to our opponents. This looks fine. We got the Even Mind Sensor Path combo. We have turn 1, 2, and 3 plays. About as good as this deck gets. Could be good against him depending on what he's playing. Start off with the Militant and pass turn. Militant and pass turn. What's my opponent gonna do? Oh, he's some kind of crazy affinity deck. Oh, he's like Frogmite affinity. Oh, that's kind of hilarious. Path will be pretty good, probably. Not sure if Thalia is relevant or not. Might as well play it. I don't think Dryad Militant is. If he wants to trade with it, he can. Doesn't, he just takes 2. Three mana for Cranial Plating, short. Seems pretty good. I think I flash in Even Mind Sensor here. His Cranial Plating will be pretty big. I could leave Guardian back to block Frogmite. I guess I will. I guess that's fine. Means he needs to put the Cranial Plating on Signal Pest, which I can block with Even Mind Sensor. Another Landu. Oh, maybe he puts it on. No, he doesn't. He puts it on Even Mind. He puts it on Signal Pest, sure. Arcbound Ravager, sure. Do I take 7 here? Now it gets a little hard. I think I do. I mean, I don't have to, right? But the problem now is if I put an Even Mind Sensor and block, he can sack a bunch of stuff to make it big enough to survive, and I guess he doesn't have to even sack that much. Maybe he just doesn't, though. Yeah, I think I just do it. I think if it trades, that's positive for me, and if it doesn't trade, then he had to sack a bunch of stuff, which is also kind of positive for me. My path does cost 2 mana. He just lets it trade. Yeah, seems good. And Wingmare, sure. Another in the air blocker for whatever he attacks with. Guess I could do it on Serra Avenger too. But Ring Wingmare is easier to throw away, so I'd rather have Serra Avenger next turn when it matters. Definitely attack with Militant. If he wants to sack this to make the Frogmite big, that's fine. Only question is, do I attack with Thalia? Why not? I'll attack with both. See what he does. Start the beats. He just takes. He goes to 12. Seems pretty good. He currently doesn't have enough colored mana to move the Cranial Plating around, but maybe next turn he will. That would be a little scary if he puts down like Glimmer Void or something that taps for any color. He could make something pretty big, and I wouldn't be able to stop it potentially. Okay, another Ravager, sure. Flips it to Frogmite. Now he's going to just sack a Ravager to make Frogmite bigger, I assume. I still think that's a fine trade for Vryn Wingmare. Like if it's a Ravager for Vryn Wingmare, I think that's fine. Right? He doesn't even bother pumping. Okay, now he has an ability to regenerate an artifact. That's fine too. Put in Ghost Quarters. Man, how many can he get to? So Ink Moth. No, this is Blink Moth, not Ink Moth. So this is just normal damage. Can he go all in here? Well, even if he can, I have Avenger back. So I think that's fine. I could leave up Path instead if I wanted to. Attacking 4. Okay. Blocks both. Right. Regenerates that one. Alright, I could Path one in response. I guess that takes out my Thalia. Do I care? Maybe he's thinking it lets that one swing back in for a lot. Yeah, I guess that's fine. Oh, no, he's making it big enough. Got it. Do I path it in response? I don't have to. I mean, if I don't, then these just trade, I guess. Sacked a bunch of his stuff. I think that's fine. Here you go. Make the other one big. Short, that's fine. Totally okay. Maybe I should have pathed the other one because I guess Thalia is more important. Yeah, I guess that was silly. I probably should have just held path and just let them be as big as they were. Figure he sacked a bunch of his board to do it. Alright, seems good. It's not down to a lot of artifacts. He doesn't exactly do a lot of damage with cranial plating anymore. He has another cranial plating. Well, that's terrifying, but he can only equip one here. She does. He's going to swing for 9 here. I think I take. Okay, he swings in for 9. I go to 11. He's at 0 cards. I don't think I need to care about that yet. Student of Warfare. So first thing I do is attack with both of these. I still have Angel back technically. I can also just, as long as I leave Ghost Quarters up, if he puts it on Blinkmoth Nexus, I can technically just Ghost Quarters it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Put the second one there, sure. Attacks in. Go to blocks. Block Student of Warfare. Alright. Doesn't have Trample or anything. Doesn't he just loot? Oh, he has that. Sure. He's gonna have to activate it before he does anything. Go to combat, attack. Attack all. Sure, he activates that. There you go. So, kill his Blinkmoth Nexus. And he's at 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Why don't I just Path Ornithopter and then hit him for lethal? Sure. You can get an extra counter and not get Elliant, that's fine. But you also just lose here because I'm doing 8 damage to you. Alright, good game. We beat Affinity game 1. Nice. What is good against Affinity? I think Hushwing is relatively good, right? Because creatures entering the battlefield don't cause abilities to trigger. Does that actually? Maybe I'm just wrong. Maybe that never does anything. How does Arcbound Ravager read? I was thinking that would just cause things like Arcbound Ravager to just not. It's coming as 0/0s, but I'm not sure if that's true. Well, I guess I'm going to run it and see. I think it's at least better than even Mind Sensor. They don't really have any card search. Leonin Relic Warder is obviously in. Maybe over like Spirit of the Labyrinth doesn't seem good in the matchup. I mean, he could be running the draw a bunch of cards spell, but even if he is, it's not like really the matchup that's important to it. I think I might actually go up with Ghost Quarters just because he has a bunch of man lands and they can be problematic, and that worked pretty well there. I think I want Fiend Hunters. He doesn't run that many non-creature spells. He does run a few, but I think Fiend Hunters are probably just better than things like Fern Wing Mares. It's hard because we do want flying blockers, but we already have Sarah Avengers, Smuggler's Copter. I can see going down to Judge's Familiar, although maybe that's fine. It slows. I mean, it does slow down things like cranial plating. All right, I think this is fine. I'm gonna run it like this. Got there against Affinity game 1 in a tense one. That was close. That was a close game. We can't keep the one-lander, especially when that one land is Ghost Quarters. It's unfortunate. This hand is actually not bad, although, like I said, I don't think Avid Mind Sensor is that good against him. And Archangel of Ties isn't great either, although he has a little bit of mana light deck, and he does have to tap it all sometimes just because he has to rely on man lands. But yeah, we can't keep this one. And we can't keep the Zero-lander. Well, this is really bad. Alright, I guess I'll keep it. Bottom. I'm not going to go lower than 5. This really sucks, obviously. This is incredibly unlikely to get in this situation, but we did. We still could be okay if we happen to draw correctly, you know what I mean? And if we don't, we're just going to lose in a couple turns. It looks like he drew pretty well. Well, he drew a fast hand. I don't know if it's actually a good hand. Well, Ghost Quarters pass. It's not a lot. We got some turn one. We got some early game plays, which is nice. Please don't have cranial plating. I mean, if we, it'd be so good if we had Judge's Familiar out and he has cranial plating. Well, he goes Blink Moth, attacks for 1. Seems good. Is that all he has though? All right. Well, it's not so bad. Well, all we have is a single Ghost Quarters, so wow. And we're just not drawing. We're drawing straight nothing. This is painful. Alright, well, we'll see what happens. I might skip this one pretty early. I guess if all he's doing is attacking me with 1/1s, I won't, but Jesus Christ. Alright. Pass turn. Mulliganed. Huh? Well, Ravager's pretty good. I mean, he could go in hard on Ravager here. I don't know if he wants to or not. Probably not. Hey, I hit a land. Unfortunately, my only 2-color spell is double. Fortunately, my turn too slow for that too. Judge's Familiar or Dryad Militant? I guess Judge's Familiar. I don't know. Would force him to do some kind of pumping craziness to keep getting in, I guess. Well, this is a miserable one. At least his draw wasn't good either. Oh, does he have a kill spell or something? Yeah, I think he does. Oh, he pays the 1. He went ahead and paid it. That's hilarious. I mean, he didn't need to, obviously. He might just win here. I guess not, because I can always just Ghost Quarter the one he's attacking in with. If he tried to go in hard on it. Oh, that one's pretty good. That might beat me if I don't draw Leonin Relic Warder. Attacks in for 3 potentially. I think I just take here. Land. Yes! Well, 1, 2, 3. He only has 3 lands, so I can't actually... I could play Serra Avenger, which would be the hardest one for him to kill. Or I can flash in a Hushwing Gryff. But Knight of the White Orchid doesn't really do much. So I guess I'll just pass turn. Alright, that's his whole hand. Thing is, he's just going to tap 2 artifacts in response, right? Is he really going to go in hard on this? Let's see what he does. No, he just does 2. Alright. Hushwing Gryff. And then he taps 2 artifacts to kill it, I know. It's just... That's a good one against me. Yeah, this is just miserable. What do I do here? I think I just pass turn again. And just play another Hushwing Gryff and cry. I mean, there's just nothing I can do, really. I think he's got this one on lockdown. Yeah, I mean, if I drew the right guy, I could have some chance, but... Seems good. He can do 2 more damage to me here. Oh, 1 more damage, rather, and he does. Sure. I guess he just doesn't need to go in hard on Arcbound Ravager. Okay, another Hushwing Gryff. You guessed it. Alright, you kill it. Alright, you kill me, obviously. Yeah, you make that bigger. You do 8, and then you tap 2 artifacts to do 1, and you win. GG. Well, not much to say about that one. Obviously, his draw was way better than ours. If we had gotten up to 4 mana relatively quickly, we actually probably would have won that one, but just because of how slow his draw was, but obviously we didn't. Don't really have anything else to do against him there, so I'm just going to run it back. I mean, that didn't give me any extra information, really. I guess it makes the non-creature spells slightly better since he has that in his sideboard. This is a keep. Hopefully I get to 3 and 4 mana, but this is at least a pretty disruptive hand that I get to start with an aggressive creature too. If his hand is a little slow, we could be pretty good. It's also the question of, like, how long do we hold Relic Warder for? Creature, sure. Creature, sure. Wow. triple 1-drop hand. Well, I'm not going to play... Definitely not going to Leon and Relic Ward or any of that. I could Knight of the White Orchid just as a defensive creature. Not sure that's a good idea either. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I just pass. It's a little sad because I have to wait for him to get up to like 3 mana. If I draw a mana, I'm probably just playing it and playing Hushwing, so he probably just doesn't have any more mana. Arcbound Ravager, that one's fine. I mean, at least this now I have a target for Arcbound Ravager. Sure. We'll see how all in he wants to go here. I assume I do Fiend Hunter and then Leon Relic Ward or the other one. Or does that really matter? I guess it's the same. Fiend Hunter uses my mana slightly more efficiently, so I guess I'll do that. Plus it's slightly harder to kill. Okay, Arcbound Ravager. Do you sack it to make your other stuff bigger? That's a tricky decision. I don't know what your answer to that one is. He sacks it, so he's not going all in. He's just sacking 1. All right. So he has a 2/2 and a bunch of 1/1s. All right, that's fine. Swing on in. Then I don't really have to Relic Order that either. I mean, I can block these for days, depending on what he has, obviously. Do you have a second one? Oh, sure. So he's going to attack him with that just to get it tapped. Seems alright. I guess that's not bad. Alright. Ghost Quarters. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I just slay him. Hero Bladehold here, and then worry about the other ones next turn. I think I just pass here, honestly. I want that big bonus when I swing with all of them. He has another thing to play. Vault Scourge, that seems like a good one. And he has another Vault Scourge, sure. That's fine. Well, those can get in no matter what, and they give him some life, so I can certainly see that being a pretty good thing. Take 1 damage. Is this per? It is per. Alright, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Played on Leon and Relic Warder. I think I just grab Throne here. I don't even think I care about these other creatures. It's just as an army of dinky guys. It seems fine. Yep. Yeah, let's attack all. Does he like quadruple block? No, he just blocks 1. What? Okay. Goes to 4. Seems alright. I think I might get there though. Like, what does he have? Blocking the token there made no sense to me, especially with the 2/2. I'm assuming he doesn't have me here. I'm assuming he's just saying that to be nice. He is! Look at, sweet, we got there against Affinity. Well, that was a fun one. Alright, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time. Hey guys, Bobgar here. I just really wanted to quickly say, if you enjoyed the video, please give it a like. If you enjoy my content in general and would like to see more of it, subscribe. I'll be coming out with more content in the future. And please leave me comments and let me know what I'm doing right, what I'm doing wrong, both in terms of production and in terms of my play and my deck building and all that. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will see you guys next time.